When news broke about BTSV, also known as Kim Taehyung, reportedly struggling with his health during military training, fans around the globe were left wondering, what really happened? As one of the world's most beloved K-pop idols, the mere thought of Taehyung facing challenges during his enlistment stirred waves of emotions among the army. But what is the full story behind these reports? And how is Taehyung coping with the grueling demands of military life? According to sources close to the military camp where Taehyung is stationed, the K-pop idol was recently seen receiving medical attention after an intense day of physical training. Witnesses claim that Taehyung appeared pale and was noticeably fatigued, sparking immediate concerns from his peers and superiors. Training in the military is tough for everyone, but Taehyung seemed to be pushing himself harder than usual, one insider revealed. He's known for his determination, but it might have taken a toll on him this time. Fans are left speculating. Was it the rigorous drills? The stress of adapting to a new environment? Or perhaps the lingering effects of his busy pre-enlistment schedule? Military training in South Korea is no walk in the park. Recruits are subjected to rigorous physical drills, mental conditioning, and hours of discipline every day. For someone like Taehyung, who has spent years performing on global stages, the sudden transition to a regimented military lifestyle can be both physically and mentally taxing. One of the most challenging aspects for recruits is the physical endurance training, which involves long-distance running, obstacle courses, and combat simulations. For Taehyung, who has always prioritized his health, but also struggled with occasional bouts of fatigue during his busy career, the intensity might have been overwhelming. As soon as whispers of Taehyung's health struggle surfaced, social media platforms were flooded with messages from concerned fans. The hashtag #GetWellSoonTaehyung began trending worldwide, with armies expressing their worries and offering support. "I can't imagine how hard it must be for him," one fan tweeted. "He's always been so strong for us. I just hope he's okay and getting the care he needs." Others shared heartfelt messages, urging Taehyung to prioritize his health over everything else. The emotional outpouring of love highlights the deep bond between BTS and their fans, a relationship that transcends borders and languages. Before his enlistment, Taehyung had an incredibly packed schedule. Between releasing his solo album Layover, promoting his music, and participating in various fan events, he barely had time to rest. Could this non-stop workload have left him physically drained before even stepping foot in the military camp? Experts believe it's possible. Artists like Taehyung often face immense pressure to meet the expectations of their fans and industry. This can lead to physical exhaustion, which might be exacerbated by the demanding nature of military training, said a renowned K-pop industry analyst. While fans anxiously await an official statement, sources within the camp have assured that Taehyung is receiving proper medical care. He's being closely monitored by the medical team, and they've recommended he take it easy for a few days, an insider shared. But this hasn't stopped fans from worrying. Questions continue to swirl. Is Taehyung's condition serious? Will he be able to keep up with the training? And most importantly, is he receiving the emotional support he needs during this challenging time? Beyond the physical demands, military service carries significant emotional challenges. For idols like Taehyung, who are used to constant interaction with fans and the camaraderie of their group members, the sudden isolation can be tough. Psychologists note that the transition from a high-profile celebrity lifestyle to the disciplined, often solitary life of a recruit can be jarring. Taehyung has always been vocal about his love for his fans and his groupmates. Being away from that support system might add to the stress, explained a mental health expert. Could this emotional weight be contributing to his reported health struggles? Fans are certainly concerned, with many calling for better support systems for enlisted idols. If there's one thing Taehyung can count on, it's the unwavering support of his fans. Armies have always been a pillar of strength for BTS, and this situation is no different. Messages of encouragement continue to pour in, reminding Taehyung that he's not alone in this journey. Even though we can't be there with him, we're cheering for him every step of the way, said a fan from Brazil. He's given us so much happiness. Now, it's our turn to support him. While it's unclear how this incident will impact Taehyung's training schedule, fans are hopeful that he'll bounce back stronger than ever. The military is known for building resilience, and if there's one thing Taehyung has proven time and again, it's his ability to rise above challenges. But the question remains, will this experience shape him in unexpected ways? Only time will tell, as fans eagerly await more updates. One thing is certain, Taehyung's health and well-being are a top priority. And with the love of ARMY and his fellow BTS members behind him, he's bound to overcome any obstacle in his path. The bond between BTS and their fans is unlike anything seen before. ARMYs have always rallied around their idols in times of need, creating a global network of support that transcends fandom. With Taehyung's recent health scare, the response has been no different. Fans have started organizing virtual events, sharing messages of hope, and even writing letters to ensure their beloved idol feels their presence, even from afar. "I hope Taehyung knows he's not alone," said a fan from the Philippines. "We are always here for him, just as he's been there for us through his music." Others are using their platforms to raise awareness about the pressures idols face during their enlistment. Hashtags like #SupportIdolsInService have emerged, sparking conversations about how South Korea's entertainment industry and military institutions could work together to better support enlisted celebrities. While Taehyung may be physically separated from his fellow BTS members, their bond remains unshakable. Jin, who is currently serving as a sergeant in the military, has likely been a source of guidance for Taehyung. Having navigated the challenges of military life himself, Jin's advice and experience could provide the comfort and reassurance Taehyung needs during this difficult time. Additionally, fans speculate that Jungkook, who recently shared his own emotional struggles during promotions for his solo single 3D, might have reached out to offer moral support. Despite being apart, the members of BTS have always maintained their close connection, proving that their brotherhood extends far beyond the stage. As ARMYs wait for further updates, many are wondering how this situation might impact Taehyung's future endeavors. Will his health scare prompt him to take a step back and prioritize self-care? Or will he use this experience as inspiration for his artistry, channeling his challenges into music that resonates even more deeply with his fans? Music has always been a medium through which Taehyung expresses his emotions. From the soulful tracks on his solo album Layover to the introspective lyrics in BTS's group songs, his ability to connect with listeners on a profound level is unparalleled. If history is any indication, this chapter in his life could lead to some of his most meaningful creations. Taehyung's situation has also reignited discussions about how the military handles celebrity recruits. While all enlistees are expected to follow the same training regimen, the unique circumstances surrounding public figures often require additional consideration. Critics argue that idols like Taehyung face added pressure to prove themselves, both to their peers and the public. "They're not just recruits, they're symbols of national pride," said a cultural commentator. This can create an environment where they feel the need to overperform, sometimes at the expense of their health.